Hello folks, I'm your host Locum23 here. We're doing Choices, the app, Crown in the Flame, Book 2, Chapter 1, The Battle of Thorngate. Now, playing as Kenna, upon liberating Stormhold, you and your allies have turned your focus to freeing the other kingdoms from under King Luther Nevricus' hold. After months of planning, your army is now positioned outside the Thorngate Castle, where Luther's brother, Vasilios Nevricus, has been left in command. You are waiting to meet him on the bridge halfway between your army and his. Dawn is nearly here. Vasilios isn't coming, is he? I think you've been stood up. A coward's move, and a foolish one. He must be good-looking. I've found handsome men are quite foolish, with the exception of myself, of course. Maybe he's just stalling. Well, I don't have time to waste. Every day is another step closer to Luther's army returning from the Iron Empire. And if we want to free up all the kingdoms while Luther's away, we must act now. I still don't see why we have to help anyone at all. These people can fight their own war against Luther. Yes, we could let the other kingdoms rise up on their own. But if that does not happen, then Luther returns. He will crush us like ants beneath a hammer. And I'm sure the first thing on Luther's agenda would be to get rid of Kenna and us. We need to do this. Freeing Thorngate from Vasilios Nevricus is essential to our strategy, the right thing to do. Essential to our strategy. I get it, just saying. These Thorngate people are really gonna owe us. Agreed. Wait a second. I see someone up there on the castle wall. Hello down there! Up on a balcony, you see Vasilios Nevricus surrounded by servants holding pitchers of wine and plates of food for him. Is this your idea of a parley? Yelling from your castle walls? You'll forgive me if I don't want to get down into the muck and mire with you. Why would I possibly leave my beautiful castle? I am an entitled prick, after all. To hear my terms? Terms from you? You have to win in order for those to matter, dear. Surrender Thorngate now, and I'll pardon you and your men. Mercy for the conquered. Oh my. Even more naive than I thought. You might have raised an army and taken back your home, but you have no idea how to be a conqueror. I'm not a conqueror. I'm a liberator. Two sides of the same coin, I'm afraid. Go ahead, do your worst, darling girl. I've withstood far fiercer adversaries than you. So this turns and go back to his castle. Well, that could have gone better. At least we tried. He is not as good looking as I expected. Come on. The time for talking's ended. We must prepare for the fight ahead. Inside the command tent, you prepare for battle with many of your allies. What weapon will you take into battle, my queen? Oh, the short sword. They don't give you much, do they? You've selected the short sword. This weapon is perfect. Why the hell not? Because that's all. Be careful, Kenna. You're not just fighting Nevricus soldiers. The people of Thorngate will be mixed up in this too. And they'll be fighting under Nevricus orders. I'm not worried about the people of Thorngate. Once they see our army fighting Vasilios, they'll join our side. Maybe. But just in case, I've created a machine, a shock emitter, that stuns enemies without killing them. I hope we don't need to use it, but thank you, Whitlock. Kenna, it's time. A moment later, you're standing in front of your army. My friends! Today we liberate Thorngate, and soon the rest of the 5 kingdoms. Are you with me? Your army roars. Charge! You and your army surge forward to meet a wreck of soldiers. As you near the castle, the thorny vines that surround it grow thicker and thicker. Careful, everyone. They don't call it Thorngate for nothing. A bunch of stupid plants aren't going to get in my way. Army cuts through the vines and eats Naraka's soldiers head on. Attack! Leon slashes at the closest soldier. Out of our way! Oh! Naraka's soldier comes right at you, his sword raised. You're mine! You lock his sword with yours, and the 2 of you are locked together for a moment. Some queen! I'm just getting started. You slam your shoulder into him, knocking him to the ground. Before he can recover, you stab your sword into a gap in his armor. Across the battlefield, more enemies march forward, but they aren't wearing Naraka's armor. They're led by a woman covered in fine tattoos. Archers ready! Looks like Thorngate's people have come out to fight. Fire! Wave of arrows flies at you, and your army. Everyone, take cover! Looking around, you spy a patch of thick, thorny brambles. Duck under the thorns. You roll into the thorns just as the arrows land all around you. They're firing at us? You noticed, too? I don't understand. I thought the people of Thorngate would help overthrow the Naraka's army. Cowards, all of them. Maybe they do not understand why we are here. Then we need to reach out to them. I've got to talk to their leader. Now! Unfortunately, it looks like we have another problem. From up on the walls of Thorngate Castle, you see a massive catapult being wheeled into place. Launching the first volley. The soldier triggers a catapult and launches a normal mass of rocks at your army. Oh! Ah! The rocks strike down a dozen of your soldiers, and then Naraka's soldier operating the catapult begins to wind it back for another attack. We've got to stop that catapult. Well, a well-placed arrow would do the trick. I don't think any of our bows can shoot that far. No, but theirs can. Let's try to get one of their longbows and see if we can talk some sense into their leader. After you, Kenna. With Val and a score of your soldiers behind you, you fight your way towards the Thorngate archers, and Naraka's soldier jabs a spear at you. Yaw! I need to dodge and attack. Instinctively, you roll out of the way of the spear and leap up in attack position. Oh! You slashes the soldier with a series of blows until, at last, he falls. As your forces carve a path through the foot soldiers, you have a clear line to Thorngate's squad of archers. They scatter as you draw near. You dive forward, tackling their leader to the ground. Her bow flies out of her hand and lands a few feet away. Val yanks her up, pinning her, arms behind her back. Release me! Why are you fighting us? You should be attacking Velasos and his soldiers. You attack our home with an army? Why should we trust you? I'm Kenna Rise of Stormhold. We defended Prince Marco, and now... Let me tell you why. What I know about Rise family and Stormhold. My family went there under a supposed alliance, and they did not come back. I lost everything I loved that day. You're Rowan Thorne, youngest daughter of Ewan and Daphne Thorne? And the only living heir to the Thorngate, a dubious title I have your family to thank for. It wasn't my family killing nobles that day. It was Vasilios. I can't bring your family back, but I can help you free your people. Join us and help overthrow Vasilius Navrakas. And trust you? You're just another warlord with an army, can arise. I've got no real reason to stick my neck out for you. Fine. Then we'll do this without you. Kenna, the catapult. They're ready for another attack. We need to stop it now. You eye Rowan's bow a few feet away. Go ahead. Try it. You'll never be able to use my Thorngate bow. Use Rowan's Thorngate bow for an edge in the fight. You'll gain the option to use this weapon in the fight. Oh! Screw it. I'm sure I can handle this thing. Val grabs for the bow and brings it up. But as she goes to draw back an arrow, she slices her hand on one of the metal thorns. Ah! Should have listened. Forget the bow. I'll have to manage with a direct attack. I knew you didn't have it in you. The soldier manning the catapult lets another barrage fly. Many of your troops are crushed beneath the rocks. We'd better hurry. Agreed. Come with me and... Suddenly, a hail of arrows raining down from above. Take cover! You and your army dive for cover as the arrows fall around you. When the last one lands, you see Rowan fleeing towards a squad of archers near the water's edge. Surprise, can arise of Stormhold. Welcome to my home. That scheming wench. I'm gonna cut her face off. Let her go. We've still got a battle to win. And a catapult to disable. Now come on. Before you move, quickly survey the battlefield and see Dom and with Sai and Whitlock. Smoke billows from Whitlock's machine. That catapult must have damaged it. I hope Dom's got it under control. Now playing as Dominic. Behind the front line, you and Sai are guarding Whitlock as he struggles to get the shock emitter working. How's it going up there, Whit? Whitlock calls down to you from atop the machine, his head buried in the wiring. It's going! It's going! Keep your focus on the enemy, Lowlander. Sai points up ahead as Navraka's soldiers break the line. Hurr! Any day now, Whit! Don't rush me. Soldier charges you, his sword held high. Maybe you could rush a little? Are you going to handle the soldier, or should I? I've got it. Concentrating your anger, you summon a ball of flame and fire blast at him. You hurl massive fireball, roasting the soldier where he stands. Ah! See? You did what any child in the village can do. Congratulations. I knew you meant that as an insult, but I'm going to take it as a compliment. Do you even remember any of our training? We're in the middle of a battle. This isn't the time to... It's exactly the time. You got lucky, Lowlander. I expect more of you. I agreed to train you even though you chose to remain with Kenna and her army. But I'm not going to bend any more than that. You doubt what I say. Meanwhile, a contingent of Thorngate forces emerges from the woods, about to flank Kenna's army. Whit, we need this thing working now. How much longer? Muffled noise rattles inside the machine, and a puff of smoke billows out. A large, high-pitched whine fills the air. This is bad, very bad. Explosion bad? Yep, unless... Whitlock dives back into the contraption, and the whining slowly quiets. It's okay. I'm holding it all in place, but I can fix this without a six-pronged protraction fractrator. There must be one back with the rest of my tools, by my tent. So, go get it. For this entire thing to explode, I'm holding it together by myself right now. It'll have to be you two. I'm on it. You and Sai scramble towards Whitlock's tent and stop, suddenly blocked by 5 Naraka soldiers. Looks like we lucked out, boys. Let's kill the oaf and keep the pretty one around for fun. You want fun? How about I burn you alive slowly from the inside? Never mind, let's just kill them both. Sai whispers to you. Seems like a good time to use that skill I taught you in training. Ready? To kill these bastards? Oh, yeah. Oh, come on! Really? Okay, split the fire. Concentrating, you raise your hand up, forming a ball of fire overhead. The soldiers leap back afraid. He's a fire user. Quick, kill these freaks. They rush forward, but before they reach you, tendrils of fire shoot out from your open palm, twisting around the soldiers and burning each of them simultaneously. Ah! How was that? You're improving. I'll take that. Compared to your usual snorts of disapproval, that's like a mountain of praise. Dom, I need that tool now. Right. Race over to Whitlock's tent, opening his bag and discovering a pile of foreign gizmos, cabinets, and tools. Of course his bag looks like this. Wait, look. These 3 are all the same shape, and they're all pronged. 6 prongs. You grab the 6-prong tool and rush it back to Whitlock. Ah, my trusty 6-prong Fraxator. Here we go. Here we go. Whitlock burrows back inside the machine, tinkering furiously. There, I think it'll work now. Good, because that Thorngate army is about to attack Kenna. Whitlock throws a switch and the machine hums to life. A bolt of white-hot lightning shoots out, striking the Thorngate soldiers and knocking them all off their feet. It worked! Ha 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 ha! They're all stunned, but still alive! Nicely done, Win. Now, come on, let's go storm a castle. A moment later, the devastated Naraka's army falls back inside the castle, cross the bridge, and join up with Kenna. Kinda close with that lightning shot. Trouble back there? You have no idea. Well, I appreciate the help. Now that we're pushed the Naraka's forces back, Thorngate is ours. It's only a matter of time. Wait a second. Is it smoke? Dom, did you or Sai set fire to anything? No. Look at the castle. It's burning from the inside. Could that mean they know they're defeated? What are you saying? Vasilius Navraka set the fire himself to burn Thorngate Castle to the ground rather than let you take it. There are innocent people inside in there. We've got to help them. We can't let them burn. We can't. Calm down, Whitlock. We're gonna help the people of Thorngate, and then we're gonna make sure Vasilios Navrakas never hurts any living soul. I swear it. Chapter progress. Tongue tied at the end. You're unable to disable the catapult, Rowan. I was not impressed. You know, screw you, okay? I don't have diamonds to waste. You demonstrated Sai's fire split technique. She'll remember how disciplined you are. Overall progress. Okay. So 2 out of 3. Good. 2 out of 2. Okay, well, you know what? Kiss it. Army score 9 out of 20. Yeah, diamond. Oh my god, we're so close to unlocking another one of these stories. Remember, it's just 30, so we need 5 more. So I'm looking forward to it. Hope you guys did enjoy that feel free to look forward to more content ahead. Right now, there's a total of 4 more chapters to go. And there usually is about 1 out every week. Right now, they're working on rules of engagement. I was more looking. A lot of people are looking towards Most Wanted Book 2. I myself am looking towards it. So, hope you guys did enjoy. Feel free to like, comment, share, and subscribe. And look forward to more stories up and coming. And until next time, folks, have a good one.